It's your girl Teresa, and I'm chilling here with my girl Shari. I'm gonna do a quick interview with our boy GAMBIZI. GAMBIZI, how you doing?
Not too bad yourselves.
Good, good.
Good.
So what have you been up to lately? Let everybody know kind of who is GAMBIZI and what does he do?
Lately I've been up to just basically networking and grinding as far as trying to keep my internet presence up. In specifics, I would say there's like, I don't know, the way I see the game sometimes, it's like people pay attention, but then a lot of people don't buy into it. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm doing is I'm trying to just stay focused on like keeping different things going, whether it's a blog, whether it's filming somebody else doing something, whether it's using some type of symbol, doing extra clips for movies, doing whatever, anything to keep yourself relevant and show people that you're working. And hopefully at the end of the day, through that grind and hustle, somebody will notice something and then take you to the next level so that you can try to, do it bigger so you can give back to everybody else. Because that's my whole goal. Since I've been in this, to just try to open the game up for other people that are really struggling and striving to get to the top but don't have that means. And so I just wanted to be that face and that image of that person that you could work hard, and these are the successes that you're going to see. Because a lot of people I feel get to the top and then they kind of like misrepresent it or misuse money. You know what I'm saying? I want to represent those who know what they want. Right. They got their goals set. We're going to get to this specific spot, and then this is how we're going to divvy it up. This is what we're going to do. This is the vision that we're going to take. You know what I'm saying? And lead my people in the right direction.
So you mentioned, music and filming and just staying on top of your game as far as everybody seeing your name. But
Correct.
what would you say is like your main focus?
In life or in this game?
In this game. Like, what avenue do you think your main focus is on?
I mean, I'm mainly focused in the music, right. On the music side of it. Producing myself, writing lyrics. I have endless lyrics and just creating music that people can relate to. So from the older generation to the newer generation, creating that music and making it timeless so that it hits everyone. So that's my drive. And then going into the media side of it, as far as if it's filming, I did one or two little small film movies. I was in a Spike Lee movie. So just taking those certain things and trying to turn that into something more lucrative, so that others could really see. So that's my goal: filming and straight hands-on music.
How long have you been producing for?
Oh gosh.
That long, huh?
15 years. I'm just saying, like for real, just sitting, co-producing mostly. So I've been good with sounds, hearing sounds, telling the people who are initiating the track what sounds I want to hear, and they knowing how to work it, they putting it down. You know what I'm saying? So that's really been my whole angle and goal. Just getting the music that appeals to me, and that is being a person that I feel a good person that can tell what good music is. Taking the music that appeals to me, and then observing everyone else and what gets them going, and then branding. So right now it's just branding. Everything I got to do is brand and let people know. No. Repetition through all the changes of music and time. You got to stay on your media. And I think that's one of the things that I've really been trying to figured out like lately is like, okay, that media part of it.
Yeah.
Because you can't do it yourself. And I tried to do it myself for a long time. And sometimes you got to bring in the big dogs in order to, make things shake. So I'm just learning business, really.
So you mentioned like helping other people and helping people get to the top.
Mm-hmm.
What drives you to do that? What drives you to want to help people?
Because a lot of people in the game are pretty selfish.
Seriously.
Yeah. I gotta say, a lot of this stuff came from good morals and values, set from my family. My mom really drove. She's from New York, so she drove a lot of things instilled in me. I had a mentor named Thomas Anderson. He really instilled a lot of drive, setting goals, writing stuff down. You always see me, anybody that see me know I got millions of pieces of paper with notes and everything. So I try to stay focused on that one thing and just keep driving. But once I got a little older, I grew up in the Boys and Girls Clubs, and I started working with kids and started helping kids. I really knew like that was a passion of mine, that I could help others get to a certain goal. You know what I'm saying? Because if you look at the little kid on the block and everybody's pushing them to hustle, you know what I'm saying? Or you look at the OGs on the block and they knock the youngsters that's not in the same game they are in. You know what I'm saying? A lot of the youngsters knock each other off. You ain't getting it. You know what I'm saying? Get up out of here. And so I was like, you know what? In traveling and seeing how different coasts and people operate, you know, when I go to NY, I go to other cities, I see the hustlers like telling the little youngsters, you know what I'm saying, the other cities like, you know what, this ain't for you. Do your thing. Stay in school. We gonna take care of this. You got any problems, we gonna come handle this for you. So growing up and seeing that, I was just like, you know what, I want to be that person that's been through the things and be able to talk to the youngsters and like steer yourself off in this direction. But everybody don't want to listen to you, so you got to kind of put yourself in a status position to where everybody can they will listen to you. So you know, everybody adores and admires the person in a certain figure at a certain level. So I was like, you know what, I'm driving myself to get to this level to where, you know, they're gonna respect me and understand and know that I'm trying to turn something over for them. You know what I'm saying? So that's really been my drive, really giving back. I want to give back, so I want to show them something different.
Okay. So you mentioned, you know, how your mom and your mentor inspired you to want to help people, but who inspired you on the music side?
Man. So I went to school with Bob and Jay, all the Neutrons, the Newts, you know what I'm saying, Ron and Jay, rest in peace, Ron, you know, but talent shows. I was at school and I saw them get up there and do their talent shows, you know what I'm saying, and I was like, I always wanted to do that, but I never had the heart, because I didn't know if people would like my stuff, you know what I'm saying? So it was like, I always had this like vision or musical talent in me, but it just never came out because I never had my platform. I was never in it. Like, I had my own little crowd, but I wasn't the end. You know how everybody like the block waiting for you. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't in the in crowd like that. I was always like, you know, I'm solo. I'm doing my thing. You know what I'm saying? People gonna respect me, but I'm still like, I'm not really running with y'all like that. So once seeing that happen, and I was like, you know what, T, you got some talent. Start writing music. You know what I'm saying? I wrote my first rap to Huey MC back in the days, and I was like, ugh. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I got something right here. I can do it. And then when Wu-Tang came out, it was like everybody was on gangster rap. So I was like, man, I'm not out there shooting somebody up every day, you know what I'm saying, or something like that. So I'm like, man, how can I get my metaphors out, my words out to express really what I'm going on? So when Wu-Tang came, it was like, okay, I could lyrically kill you. You know what I'm saying? I could, you know what I'm saying, take my lyric on Mac 10 and do you in and things like that. So I was like, that's it. So then Method Man was my man, you know what I'm saying? And I just like funneled everything off of all that, you know what I'm saying? And just like start writing, start reading a dictionary, writing everything, every word, trying to just, you know what I'm saying, just trying to be a lyricist. You know, and then I overdid it a little bit. I was like too lyrical, analytical, and my boy was, my boy Ginseng sat me down from 7G and Ginseng and was like, T, you doing your thing, man, but you gotta slow it down. You like way over here with it, like, you know what I'm saying? You know, and people ain't really gonna listen to that. And I was like, you know what, you're right. So then I started to slow it down, dumb it down, so to speak, and then really feel where my market, my group is. You know what I'm saying? Where I'm at, where's my groove? I started off in a group with my man Tyverse Slim and Fo. Shout out to him, you know what I'm saying? And we wrote together. So being in the group is way different from being a soloist. So I had to learn that. So we was together writing this. I just write a verse here, he write a verse here, and we just noticed that we just mesh well together, blend. Okay, your rhyme blended with my rhyme a little bit. Boom. So we did that for like 3 or 4 years or whatever, and you know, trying to make that happen. And I was like, you know what? You know, differences came, and so I went solo. He helped fund my first solo project. And so I learned that, damn, writing solo, you got to tell a story. I always was good in essays and doing things like that, so I could write a story. That wasn't a problem. So like, okay, well, how do I get it to a rhyme to really make it make sense?